All right, welcome. It is time as we continue the pilots of the Ethereal Expanse as we are deep below the Ether Sea near a place where it stops and goes on to the Astral Sea. For the Ether Sea itself is but a large expanse of ether by which people have been able to make homes and have this pseudo-gravity that exists because of the insane power of the ether and the Ethereum that is wrought from it. And thus, going too deep within the sea will plop you right out into the astral expanse. Now, they have gone very deep and have realized that the building they've been fighting in only is standing and not itself sunken way past into another plane because of the cosmic turtle that they fight upon. And so it is with this that they have tried to find out precisely what has been going on and save the singularity, a thing able to create life and land, and it is said, entire worlds. As they were doing this, ether subs from the Carlian Navy attacked, and while they were defeated, another creature that wants this insane mythic energy for itself attacked a kraken that they had spied sleeping and just left alone for quite a bit, but is now awakened and decided to come in. So if you want to give some inspiration and such so that they don't die horrible deaths, that would be much appreciated. And we will continue on our way here because it is the Kraken's turn, and so they will do so. Now, at the start of their turn, Ash, you're inside the Kraken, which means you will take 46 acid damage.
Fucking God.
Oh boy.
I have 1 HP.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. Now, I'm trying to remember here, I forget who it exactly has in its tentacles, but
Jamba's on top of it.
that's right. Okay. Let's do
It's its turn, right?
yeah.
It takes damage from spirit guardians.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right. So that's a wisdom save?
Let me double check. Yes.
That is 31.
Okay, passes. It takes half as much damage. So that's 6 total because I rolled a 12.
You got it.
Radiant.
All right. I don't think if anyone else was grappled by it. Sure. Oh, well. So let's go.
Has a lot of those things by it, though. Guardians.
Yeah. Yeah, it is intelligent, though.
I maintain concentration.
Shooting myself. You maintain concentration through that?
I was like, you have-
Nice.
I was like, I was like, man, that has to. You have to concentrate on that.
Spirit Guardians?
No, for
Yeah.
Spiritual Guardians.
Oh, for spirit guardians. I was like, the horn makes you
Alright.
concentrate.
So let's see here. We're going to do a tentacle whips around to Jamba.
Do it.
That is for 33 to hit.
Yes.
Can they even grapple the Quetzalcoatlus though?
I think they can. Because what size are they?
I am.
They're large beasts.
Large. Okay.
Yeah, they can definitely.
I was like, I thought it was huge.
All right, that is 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okie
And
dokie.
grappled. And, department, who else is near or within 30 feet?
Boom. Kira.
So do Vom. That is a natural 20.
Yep.
RP fam.
All right, so wraps around you, crushes Vom for 30.
30 grapple.
Oh,
Oh.
well, he'll squeeze tight with it. 35 bludgeoning damage. And you're super grappled. And then Kira.
Are you do you go limp, Wong?
I didn't have my character sheet up for some. Yes, I do. I had 1 health.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Matt, I'm sorry. Can you repeat how much damage to Jamba? 30. It's 30 something.
Yeah, I gotta go look at the game log here.
Sorry.
16, I think, to Jamba.
Oh, okay, great.
It was 35 to.
Yeah, because the others are out of reach unless he's going to attack the team.
Okay, so Kira. That hits 32.
Yep.
And grapple you with 27 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Right.
The only other one is
Perfect. And in that
Grim
case.
and Myodactyl are 40 because that's where the hole was.
Gotcha.
And I don't know how far out.
All right, with that, they will stick there for the moment. And Maya, it is your turn.
Maya said they had to be right back.
Back to Maya, and we'll go to Jamba.
Okay, let me roll for. Okay, that did not recharge. Okay.
So you're restrained, so you're at disadvantage.
With pack tactics, I would have advantage, so I'm just gonna roll 2
Yep.
straight rolls. Okay, so I'm gonna bite twice. The lowest is an 18.
Okay. Yeah, they both will pierce the hide.
Amazing. So I'm gonna roll 2d8 and 3d12. So 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41 damage. That's a mix of piercing and poison.
Nice.
Both are magical.
Perfect. 41. There we go.
And I'm just gonna stay where I am. Obviously, because I'm restrained.
Sounds good. Boom. A death save.
No problem. I got it.
Nice.
All right, success.
Am I supposed to say?
You can't. I don't know what you did. You don't have to. We're good. Vemex.
Oh, I don't know. I usually just like keeping it a secret because then it keeps like the suspense of who's
Yeah,
like.
you got it.
I'm like they're gonna die. So,
I look across the room. I look into the door, seeing what's going on. I'm like, shit. Oh, again? You got a contract to fulfill. And then I, healing word, Mr. Bohm. And I did that at a lot of levels there because I kind of like you. So you'll get a 21 healing.
Thanks. And if it helps, Boom does kind of like the crew now too.
Yes. And you'll be up. And then that's an action, so shit. That probably won't help it. This thing looks like it. I will, I guess, swim up a few feet to get within 60 feet. And then this thing starts to hear bells ring in its ear.
Mm.
I need a wisdom save, 20. I'll probably make it, but, you know.
22.
Yep. All right. Then nothing happens, and I'll swim back to my spot.
Ash.
Okay. Well, I'm still inside of it. I gotta be able to see, but I can't see. What do I have? What do I have for potions? I have a greater healing potion. So I'm going to I'm gonna second level cure wounds myself, take my potion, and hope for the best. So let's see. 9. Yeah, and then potion is 4d4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 9. And then all of the guys hit. So that's takes 2 of them to hit. They're all 13 are up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. And then what was it that I rolled? I didn't write it down because I'm terrible at this. 6d12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 45 plus 18. Which is 63.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Very good. Let's see here. Maya, why don't you go?
I guess I'm gonna try this Aether Rush.
Okay. Yep, so you can just do that. You just fly through it.
Okay, and I have
90.
What's my speed of
90.
90.
Yep.
So I'll fly into it
And you
using
can
the
fly
40.
past it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go the 40 feet into it. Have it do its con save. Oh, then it
Ooh.
takes 4d12 psychic.
And it'll be poisoned.
Yep, that's a cock d12, but that's 2 12s.
Wow.
So that's
Nice.
24 immediately. 34.
Nice.
34 psychic damage, and it is also poisoned. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to so that's 40, so 50 feet to get away from it.
Okay. Does that give you a disengager now?
You got flyby.
It's
Okay.
flyby, yeah.
Are we flying or swimming?
But you can also bite it on your attack, like through as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll try to do that.
Yeah, Jumbo's doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's because Jumba's there, I get advantage, right?
Yeah, because pack tactics. Yep. So you get attack advantage on both bites.
2 nat 1s.
Oh
My God.
The second attack.
Oh, I can do that. I can do
It's
two.
It's a 2 bite. You get 2 bite attacks.
A nat 20.
Oh yeah.
How much is that? It's 2d8 piercing and 3d12 poison.
48 and 60, 12.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Making up for those rounds that Maya was in the hole. Coming out, guns
This
blazing.
is why I've been using Google to roll all
my
of like the
God.
high stuff. It just does it of like roll 24
Okay.
d4.
That's 14, 18, 23 piercing, and that's 7. Okay, that's 12 plus 6. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 42 poison damage.
Did you add the +4 on the piercing?
Oh no. Add 4 onto that because I already forgot what the number was.
I think it was like 23.
Yeah.
I do want to kill it.
Bro!
Yes!
Bro!
My first attack on this damn thing. I just start ripping off its tentacle things and tearing it apart and rip its belly open to get ash out.
Nice. I just imagine you coming up from the crack and you see this thing, you just like you dive down,
Yeah.
and just go right through it and bite it on the way.
Let's go.
And that's what I got.
Woo! Good job. I take it, Maya, that you weren't able to get the singularity. Like you can end that when you want, but actually I'll just touch you and I'll change forms and I'll touch you, and then now you can speak because I've melded your mouth to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a lost cause. It was too heavy, too big. There was nothing we could do to get it up.
That is unfortunate, but we did try nonetheless. Big guy, are you good here? I'm looking at the Titan.
He yells, "Oh, just hold him! Destroy the entire expanse!" As he wrestles this intense cosmic turtle.
We can't kill him. There's no way to defeat him.
Not really. I mean, you could, but you're going to get into another fight.
No, it's good. Maybe we'll come back another day, or maybe we'll sleep on it. Who knows?
I mean, it's up to you. You could kind of run away with your life, or you could try to slay this cosmic turtle.
I mean, I kinda
How
want-
much is this? How much is it hurting?
Not at all.
Not at
Yeah.
all.
Just need to send all the dwarves to do it until they vanish.
I look great.
I mean,
you
it-
guys don't.
I could mess around for like 2 rounds before I realize I'm not doing anything.
Remember, then there's always the saves against this falling stuff here too at the beginning of your
True.
turns.
True.
Yeah.
Because I'm not helping together, so it's gonna get harder
Yeah.
in your turn.
Okay,
Yeah, we might as well flee.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
have
know.
86 hit points as Maya.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, you're looking
I
a
have one
lot
hit
better
point
than
wisdom.
most people. I mean, I guess you are the pterodactyl, right? The aetherdactyl right now, so that helps, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I
I have
have
90 hit points as the Aetherdactyl and 86 points as Maya.
Yeah,
I
that's
still
good.
have a heal.
All right, so are we saying that we want to try to defeat this turtle or not? Because I'm ready.
I'm thinking
at max health,
nah,
but I got
bruh.
most of my spell slots.
I don't know enough to make a decision on here.
I don't know anything about this giant turtle. I don't know. I don't think we're in the
If
best
we had
position.
Grim, I would definitely say yes.
What?
I have a lot of
Oh.
potions on me.
What's at stake if we don't kill
You
this
get
turtle?
loose and attack. I mean, this place is crumbling anyways, right? Like someone's gonna win this battle. And we
Is
might
our
as well help them while we
understanding
can.
that
Maybe
the-
it'll fall into the expanse.
Yeah.
Screw it. Let's do it.
Man. Oh, you guys want to do it? I mean, think about it. You guys just ether rush them at the same time. We we can do some stuff. We can
We
jimmy up
have
and
all
up.
13 of my Spectral Warriors still.
Dude,
I mean,
I'm ready.
let's do
You
it.
know what? Let's do it.
Everyone's
Let's
hyping
do
themselves up. Yeah,
You
I
know
love
what?
that.
Let's
This
just
is
go with it.
Yeah. Fuck
Let's
it.
just go with it. We're good. If
Okay.
we die, we die. Whatever.
Who's mega hurt? I have 2 greater healing potions I can give out.
I
I
can't
also-
do anything
Fights
right
in
now
a row,
with it.
Matt. We're crazy. I'm loving this.
This
I don't
is
know
the
why I'm
first
eating this
time
up
a
right now.
building has collapsed on me.
Yeah.
No,
why
it's
not?
not. Yeah.
Vom, I'm gonna give you a greater healing because I know you're very bad right now.
I don't need it. I have 8 on me and 3 on me and 1 superior.
Okay.
Are you up?
I gave him 19 health or 21.
Oh,
health.
okay. Okay.
Grim's here. Grim's here.
Grim? Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. So with that, then you begin to fight the cosmic turtle.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we defeated the Kraken Grim, and everyone was like, you know what? We're like okay, like let's try it. And I'm like, what's up, big guy? Like he's like,
Alex's
he'll
first
destroy
comment,
those
"This
fence if he
doesn't
gets
look
loose.
good."
I'm like, well, we might as well just kill him. So
Okay. Okay. So, this ether rush.
yes.
It says recharge.
Yeah, so
What
you have to
is-
roll a d6, and if you get
Uh-huh.
a 4, 5, or 6, it recharges, so you can do it again on your next turn.
You do it at
Okay.
the top of your turn.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All
This
right,
thing's gonna have so much health, but it's okay. I'm so ready for it. I think we went to the boss fight maybe a little early, but it's fine, guys. Like we're you know.
Sure game. Oh, excited. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So, okay, cool. I'm just figuring out how to do this, how I want to do this. Okay, perfect. Then to start off, an explosion from the turtle fills the room. And I need a Constitution saving throw from everybody.
What if I'm in the other room?
Yeah, if you're out of the room, it would not hit you.
17 for. Oh, sorry. Dirty 20 for Kira.
And
14 for Jonathan.
I think
Hey.
also, I believe you flew out the room as well, because you would have gone towards me there, Maya.
Yeah, I said I was going 50 feet away. So
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. I mean, this thing is really large. Like it's, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like it's basic almost all around everybody.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let me think here. Where you know what? No, because it's 20 feet. Yeah, no, it's still going to hit you because you're still within the distance of it.
Okay.
Because it's like bigger than the Megaron.
Gotcha.
Like you're on top of it.
I got you.
Oh, that's
It
true.
it is just this thing
That's
is so
true.
big.
It's huge. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the DC
Gargantuan.
here is 18.
18 you need to save? Okay. hold on.
Yeah,
Save,
for the
alright.
con save.
Yeah, I
Um,
failed.
Remind if anybody has their auto save.
Oh,
Left.
that's a D12. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I don't. You know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that.
Okay, so on a fail, this is 60 radiant,
Jesus Christ.
and for the save, that is 30 radiant.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm down to 60.
So
and
30 radiant on a save.
Yep.
Ow. Okay. I'm rethinking everything now.
I mean, we can run away, I guess, if you guys are really already deciding against
I
it.
haven't even
I'm-
moved. I haven't done anything, and I'm already 3/4 down.
I'm down to 1 hit point as the ether dactyl.
Grim's down.
Okay. Yeah. Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship.
When did Grim take damage?
Just now.
Alright,
He was taking damage from kind of the falling. There's like things there that was dealing force damage in the gravity well.
Remember all the ships trying to kill Grim?
Yeah, that was it too. All those torpedoes from the subs.
Yeah, I remember now.
Okay, so Ash, did we do your turn? I'm a little confused with everything.
Um,
we
Yeah, I
did.
think I went after her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
In that case, Kira, I need a dexterity save for falling things.
For falling things, you got it. Ah, 16.
16.
I
Okay.
think that gets
It is up to 17 right now.
it. Is it? Damn.
Okay. Which is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Squawk.
If this collapses, everyone will take 15 d10. It collapses at DC 20. So,
All right, guys, we didn't make.
abandoned ship, bruh.
Yeah.
I think we just give it one good whap, right? And then we leave.
Okay, Maya has her own death planned out. You know, she knows how she wants to go, and it's not like
That's
this.
my Zeus?
Yes.
Okay.
And it hasn't gone yet. It goes after Kira. So, Kira, your turn.
That's like gone.
Oh my god. We are
That was a
done.
legendary action for all you, since you decided
Oh
to fight it.
God! All right.
We are all idiots.
Were you guys not-
All right, where's this big guy? I need this big guy to go. He needs to go do something. Choke him out.
Shit.
Do your thing, Kira. Come on.
Volm's the one that's down right now. Yeah, I need it. All right. Yeah, I'm abandoning ship. I'm Grim's down.
Yeah, I'm up. I should be good.
Okay. Gotta go to
There's a
Grim's
kill
body, and
Grim's
then pick him up. Look into the captain for an exit out, and then head in that direction.
I mean, you could go like you. I'm in the other room towards like the beginning where we were.
Gotcha.
And I'm just like I say, I was like, give it one big whap and then get out of here, like you know.
I'm sorry. Respectfully, Captain, fuck that. I'm just gonna go keep going.
That's fine. If you were here last session, Grim said the same thing, and that's why he's in this fucking predicament and he's in now.
Rocks are falling from the sky. Hellfire in the aether. Bye. Yeah, just exiting.
You know, last time I told people to save people, I wish they would have taken the initiative like Kira.
All right.
That's
with
how
all
it was last session. I was
with
like,
all
save
of that,
people.
I guess it'll op attack you there.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all woke it up, man. All right, so here we go.
Fuck. We didn't wake it up. Those things burning through the wall.
To
woke up.
Kira. Oh, not bad. Only 16 to hit.
Misses.
There you go.
Underwater scares me, guys.
Okay,
Can I say my
Nah.
bonus action was patient defense?
sure.
Thank you.
Okay, in that case, now it's its turn. How far away is Kira?
Did you action dash when you picked up Grim?
Is it my? It's not my action to pick him up.
Nope. That's
No.
Action, yeah. Get out of there. Action dash with my 90. With I guess now it'd be back to 45. So 45 feet.
Okay, still within short range.
Okay.
And patient defense is up. Yep. So, all right. You see a star form
Oh no.
and fire towards you as it wills a star in existence.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Oh god. Not the building blocks of life. Hit me.
Uh.
Wait, what happens? Tell me.
Let's
Hit me,
see.
baby.
We'll see if it hits disadvantage. It's groggy. Let's see. That is only a 16.
Okay, yeah, it misses. Dodging up supernovas, guys.
Okay. Let's take a claw to Jamba. Oh man, 16 to hit.
That hits.
That's,
Oh,
yeah,
Oh.
they don't have very high armor class.
Yeah.
oh, because it's your form. Yeah. I was about to say, is it Jamba? Okay. So that's going to be 3d12 plus 5.
I mean, I'll tell you, I have 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll transfer though to your form.
I also have 1
Which
HP there.
also
Oh, okay.
That's why it's polymorphed her.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Wow. Horrible rolls. 13.
Okay, I mean, I'm down.
She's down. She had 1 point in true form, 1 point in dactyl. Oh.
Okay. And then I think that's it. So we'll go up to Maya, who needs a dex save with the 18.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Come on.
That's a 7.
Okay, that's 11 bludgeoning.
11 blood. Let me get my calculator back out. Hold on a second. Minus 11. Okay.
There are 3 inspirations in chat.
I'm trying to. I don't even know where I'm at.
You are all the way over there in that corner.
I'm all the way over there. Is there where? Is there anywhere I can?
Still over there? That's you.
Okay. Where's the exit?
You can go out the holes that the things opened, or you can go
Mhm.
out the way of the doors.
Okay, so I've got 90 feet
Swim speed, yeah.
swim speed. Can I?
And
Grab-
also, if you're incorporeal, if you do get your incorporeal form, you could just go out the wall.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's-
I'm on your way out.
Oh, let me double check, see if I get that back. 1, no. Can I grab Jamba? And
You're a large
If you-
creature. I'm sure you
Yeah.
can.
can I grab Jamba? I have 90 feet of swimming speed.
Yeah.
So I would do that and then action dash to get out.
120.
Yeah, the holes would be your closest exit.
Yeah, I
Okay.
clear out these holes.
You're
Okay. That's what I would do.
Oh, wait, not
Wow.
120.
Thanks,
90.
Maya.
Sounds good. And then Jamba,
Us barbs need to stick together.
are you at 1?
No, I'm down. Oh, I'm down, but I can roll my thingy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like when you went down.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's see. I did it once before, so my DC is at
Like 20 or 25.
It was at 10. I did it. I think I did it once, or did I do it twice?
I feel like
you
you
did it twice. Yeah,
Okay, so
you
then
did
it's at 20.
twice.
Alrighty, so con save with my original con. Alright, let's see. I have to beat a 20. I have a +8, so if I get above a 12, I'm good. Nope, I got a 6, so I'm down. Okay, so now I'm gonna make a death save.
Make a death save, and you're gonna automatically fail 1 for the crumbling things.
But you got her out of the room.
Oh, is she totally out of the mega run?
Yeah,
She is now, I think.
Okay,
I don't think
then
she
never
was
mind.
at the beginning of her turn. But...
Make a death save.
Okay. I'm gonna use. No, I don't need to use that now. I got it. 19.
Okay. Then Vom dex save. Anything there?
You're muted.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. I was muted.
Yeah, so dex save.
No problem. Uh, 15.
15. Okay, that'll be 11 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Drinking a potion is a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Then drink a superior healing potion. And then action dash out of here.
Okay.
One.
Then Grim death save. You out of the room, I think, with Kira.
I'm going to use an inspo.
Thank you.
Sad face. That's a 7.
Oof.
A 3 and a 7.
Oh boy.
Then Valmax.
I guess I will just go over and I can't really. I won't take it. I'll go the same way that Kira and is going here, and I'm trying to think if I can do this here. I think I'm just okay. I'm just going to then just use a bonus action to revert into my normal shape, and then can I elect to use a healing word as an action instead of a bonus action, or no? Or can I use like an action to wild shape, revert my wild shape form instead of a bonus action?
Sure.
Okay. And then I will healing word Grim. And I'm just going to get this here, do it this way. That's going to be 12.
Just checking, is Ash down as well or no?
Yup.
Oh, she's done. Fuck. All right.
And she's still in the middle. Would Volmex have done the healing word to her instead of Grim, since she's actually...
so she's in the middle with all her things and not... Okay, I didn't know she was down.
down.
I thought she was still up. So
Yeah.
then I guess then I would then go the other way. And I would...
You're healing wording?
Yeah, so I would...
You have to go the other way. It's 60 distant.
Oh yeah, because she is after me. That's fine. Then yeah, I'll just heal
And then run the other way. You're fine.
Yeah.
All right, there's a heal boost, so you can roll that with the...
Oh, what's that, D6?
Yep.
So that's going to be 16 to heal you, Ash.
Matt, did you just change the color of my light?
Nope.
This one's blue. You know what? I like it. Leave it.
Okay.
I also like it.
I hit something. Ezekiel brought or fire. Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. So you do that, and then Ash gets how much healing?
16.
16. Okay. So then, Ash, you are in the room, so I need a dex save.
Inspiration.
I forgot about the inspiration.
Go
I
ahead.
rolled a nat 1.
Oof.
Go ahead if you forgot.
16.
16. It is at 18, so that's 11 bludgeoning damage.
All right,
I just
still
rolled mine. I
up.
rolled a 19.
I'm still up.
You weren't in the room, Belmac.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I figured that most of this place is crumbling, but yeah, probably.
Yeah, the
this
whole
place
thing is crumbling. Everyone's has to get out of the Megaron for it not to.
Right.
affect
So
them.
they're lucky because they're getting right out the building.
Yeah,
by
so it
going
would have
that way.
been
We're taking
it
a
would have been
long way.
Valmax because it still would have hit him.
Yeah.
All right. Then what are you doing, Ash?
I would like to evacuate the dance floor.
All right. With that, then, is everyone essentially trying to escape?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I
And then
will say though that my my berserkers are still up because
with that
they
radiant
don't go
burst?
away. You're right.
They have 66 health points, right?
67.
Yeah. So they even if they failed, they would still be up by a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hilarious.
This will be the last time you'll probably get to use them today. So
Probably ever. We're dead after today.
And all they know to do is just attack things that try to kill me.
They start hitting rocks.
them down.
Do you have a bonus action healing word for Grim?
They're on the other side of the map. I don't know. If
Oh,
Yeah. I was close enough because yeah, but
All right.
I
So
was
we can
behind.
calculate this. What is there plus to hit?
Was it 6 or 9? Something like that.
It was 6 of them hit. 6 hits.
I think it's different
think-
with the turtle.
What's
Oh.
their modifier? Is what I'm asking.
Oh.
Berserker. Plus 5 to hit.
Okay. So then it would take 4 of them to get a hit.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3. So 3 hits.
Okay.
It's 23 plus 3 times 3 is 9.
32.
32.
All the math you're getting from me today, guys.
Okay. All right, so
You're
yeah,
holding the
12.
line.
Okay. Then Kira.
Dex save.
Yeah.
He's out of the.
You're out of it.
I'm out of it.
Everyone's out of the big
Sick.
right now. Except for the
What is the distance I have to travel to get out of here? Because I got things I will spend a lot of things just so I can clear.
Well, now you're swimming up, basically.
Basically, I'm swimming up. All right.
Yeah.
So
You might
90.
want to, if you can, heal the passenger you got.
yeah. Okay. I'll use my action to stabilize, and I'll roll that medicine check. Come on, man.
Are we saying the whole underground city is crumbling and falling off, or just this one building with the 2 rooms?
Like this whole floor is collapsing.
Okay. Well, it's a 13 on the die to stabilize, so plus 5, 18.
All right. So Grim is stable.
And then swim speed, movement, 90 up. Another key point, step of the wind, another 90, so 180 feet up.
So the library is going down too?
Everything is.
Oh no, the children we just saved.
Let's get ahead of themselves. Use much.
Hey, they said they could take care of them damn selves.
Okay.
There was also
I
like
will-
magic on the library, right, to protect it. So maybe it'll just fall but stay okay.
I'll burn an accent surge as well and do another dash for another 90. So that's 270. Yeah.
I lied, apparently. You get more math.
Now, question: because he's carrying Grim, does he get all the movement, or is it half?
Ooh.
For swimming, it's you pretty much can pull people freely,
Okay.
Sick.
but especially with swim speed. So, all right. Then with that, it goes down. They soon perish, all your spirits.
Yep.
But the rest of you quickly begin swimming straight up. What starts to happen here is you begin to feel a pull low, like you're swimming against the tide, as the ether seems to be leaking down.
Like a drain?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Where do we park?
Jabba's still unconscious, isn't she?
Yeah.
Everyone
Oh.
who's swimming, pulling somebody, give me, or swimming at all, give me an athletics check with advantage because your swim speed, but you got to avoid.
Grim, I got you, buddy. I got you. You're in safe hands.
I'm gonna. Can I drop the ether?
I can carry Jamba.
Can I drop the ether wild shape thing that I did
Wow.
and go into a rage to do this?
Yes, I'll let you.
All right, cool.
That's a 19 for Kira holding Grim.
Okay, that's athletics.
Work.
Oh my god.
Can I try to grab Jamba and swim out?
No,
or
I
need
got
you-
it. It's a 21.
At advantage, that's a natural 20.
Plus,
Nice.
I also got it.
Yeah,
Wait,
21.
Ash, who are you
Oh.
carrying?
Oh,
What's everybody? It's
We
everybody.
need
Oh,
a strength
okay.
save, right?
it's
I got a 15. Oh, athletics?
Yeah, athletics check.
Athletics.
15 still.
Okay. Okay. I was moving. The captain is lagging behind. You burst on the top of the ether onto the atoll, and the ground beneath is cracking, as if this whole thing is being sucked down.
how many apocalypses are we gonna have to go through, guys?
Oh my god.
All of them.
Somebody get Jabba up.
But Velmax is still in the ether.
Yeah, that's fine. Who cares?
All right.
I mean,
I could possibly, just wild shape myself into a stronger swimming thing.
So, dude, what's everybody doing here?
To the ship, to the ship, to the ship.
Somebody get Jamba up. I have nothing to
Yeah.
get her up.
Before I get, I don't know how far away I am, but
If I'm close enough, I'll feed Jamba a greater healing potion.
yeah,
Okay.
everyone should have a potion.
Yeah, they went up the same way.
But
There you go.
then I'll just change it to something stronger that can swim, so I don't, go down the drain, get flushed away. Even though
Give
I
me
love that
another
movie.
athletics check.
Jamba, you get
Love-
16 health back.
1-6.
It's going to be, I think this athletics. Well, I got a +6 strength, so. All right, we'll roll the 15 again, but it's gonna be 21 this time.
Okay, so with that, you come up and you all begin running very quickly. And you tell me how each of you are trying to make it to the ship.
So, I mean, I guess I'll just further mutate myself and start flying, and I'll pick up. Well, I'm huge beast, so I can pick up maybe 2 people. Eh?
I could still polymorph myself, or I could fly. I'll
So,
fly.
If I
I'll
cast levitate on myself, will that help me move upwards?
Just upwards.
Just upwards.
Yeah.
Like
I'll grab
you're out
Vol.
of the ether now. You're like trying to
Yeah.
run towards the ship.
Yeah.
Boom, just get on my back.
Yep, then I'm doing that.
Do you want to
Okay.
hold on to Grim too, Velmax?
Yeah, Grim.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll hold on to Grim in my paws.
I can polymorph and carry a couple people if need be.
Maybe get Jamba and Ash.
And then
Yeah.
Kira, you can just fly back to the.
Oh yeah, I'm flying with
Yeah.
45.
Yeah, I'll get Jamba and Ash, and I'll polymorph into, I guess, another. Would I be able to do
Aetherdactyl.
that with another Aetherdactyl?
Yep.
All right, I'll do that.
And I should have how many? 5 speed here. A 90. I have 90 5 speed.
Nice. Yeah, if I movement and dash as an action, I should be able to keep up with you two.
Try not to, obviously the ground is cracking beneath us. The best thing to do is then just take the air.
Pretty
So I'm
much.
flying over to the.
Yeah.
All right, so you get up as with a crack, you see a huge plume of ether explode up in the middle of the atoll as you feel something sinking. Something sinks down. But looking through, you do see what seems to be parts of the ruins of Astrium seem to have survived down there.
Ooh.
The library, but the Megaron is completely gone. Only a 400-foot radius sinkhole remains.
Damn.
Is that what you guys dropped? Did what you dropped do that?
No,
No.
no.
Well, the unstability of those constructs coming through the walls, and then I think it was waking up the turtle to begin with.
Oh,
The Titan was struggling.
swell.
Yeah.
Swell.
So
In-
now we gotta worry about the whole ethereal expanse going down the drain.
I mean, I'm not a scientist. I don't know how long it would take for the expanse to go down the drain. That's a lot of quote unquote water. Oh boy.
I think
How
the
do we
problem we
plug
need to
that
worry
up?
about is if this is happening in multiple places, then there will be the huge issue.
Where's the
Yeah,
vital
there's-
list? Are we seeing any other Carlian except for the submarines?
Not for except the ones that you already defeated when you on your way in.
Okay.
The to be clear, like it was here and it like the stuff's fallen through here, but there's still like a gravity field that keeps like the expanse together.
Gotcha.
So that's
So the damage was
there.
done.
Yeah, the damage is kind of done, and there is now like a gravitational pull from getting too close to that
Mhm.
that might bring you out into the astral sea. But
It's probably no different from the it itself spilling into other portals that are already open around
right,
here.
yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the expanse is not like cracking and coming apart here. Just this one localized thing.
Okay.
That was close.
Well, then
So-
everyone have fun.
Yeah, sure.
Are we on the ship yet? Have I have I dropped my polymorph? I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
you
talk.
can.
Well,
Yeah,
in-
you can all
in-
do that, and remember, you have all of your loot. You got all the stuff you wanted.
In like this moment of serenity, sort of as like we had been sort of on this ground or like in this water that was swirling, falling apart, and then we break free and we're in the air and we're escaping that moment. It's Maya carrying Ash and Jamba, and in like this little moment of like the air whooshing by in silence, Jamba looks at Ash and goes, "So, what was it like to be eaten?"
Well, it was really like tightly cramped. I couldn't see, and it was really like moist in not a great way.
Fascinating.
Oh, hey, I can only understand. What is it, Etherean? That's all I can understand in this form.
Yeah,
I don't know what this
unfortunately, I wasn't able to help you out in that.
Yeah.
No, you still understand all.
Okay.
The languages. Yeah.
Okay.
Because even as if you polymorphed where something didn't have language, you'd still understand.
True.
All right. I'm just making ribs blocks, laughing.
Jampa makes a mental commitment not to eat anything alive. She will make sure everything's dead first.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
All right. So
Maya
you make
hopes that Jampa and Ash hold on tight, and she's gonna do a loop-de-loop.
I will not be looping. I am getting to the boat, but I want
Corkscrew, just got a corkscrew right into my quarters. Just, I didn't even do anything, and this was exhausting.
All right. Your crews celebrate that you have found Astrium. And you see, you also know the route to it if you wish to explore it further at some point.
Oh, snap.
Oh, that's cool.
So, let's see here. We're going to get 3 good reputation from defeating Orglix the Kraken.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Orglix.
And from 2 good for not killing all the crews that you came across earlier. So 5 total.
Woohoo.
Guys, we're like the best pirates.
We're past the 50 mark in goodness. I'm just letting you guys all know.
We're chaotic good. It's fun.
Yeah, we're like,
There
we
tiers
are.
of how good we are. Like, you need 50 stamps of good, and then you're like, gods, or
We're 52 good, 26 chaotic, and 14 evil is what I have.
Yeah. So a lot of the reputation is more of different people you will interact with and have interacted with already. Like, I keep track of that, and it's like if you have enough of good reputation, like, things have been easier.
Gotcha.
Others have been harder. Others have not approached you. Others do approach you based on your reputation.
Right. Yeah, I might be a little off, but yeah, it's somewhere around there.
They love us. They really, really love us.
Oh man, that was a journey. I hope everyone got something out of it besides just the knowledge that was given from the library and obviously the forged weapons, but there's a lot more to learn there.
what did you learn, Captain?
That maybe both gods and titans are assholes, but so are people, so that doesn't really change anything. Just beings are assholes.
I learned how I want to go out.
How do you want to
And
go
it wasn't
out?
like that.
No, not at all. I'm not getting squished like some rocks.
Do you
Oh
wanna be
no, I want to
eaten?
get squished, but not with rocks.
What do you... What, yeah, it's squished like, I don't know, you're a barrel?
She grins.
What do you...
And she
Sick.
just goes down to it. She just goes down to her quarters and lays down.
Whatever. Anyway, Captain, where's that book?
I toss it to him.
Okay. So now you have 2 months.
Oh boy.
to go
I took
pirating, carousing, and enjoy the piratical life.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, we're definitely getting that dex score up, first of all.
There you go.
So each of you, I just need a story about what you've been up to for 2 months.
Ignore that con roll. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, just wait. Well, I'm thinking this. It's 2 months. It's been a lot of. Over the last year, we've been through a lot of hell, and a lot of people taking time for themselves, and them leaving me with this book, an intelligence book that I thought was useless. I end up reading it. I'm like, oh, I have a newfound appreciation for the arts and knowledge, and I had a respect for that the guy down in the atrium. So I start cultivating a little library and become a little librarian.
Oh.
Very cool.
Set up a little library shop on the island there in the wharf.
Nebula Wharf.
Nice. I think Maya, while we were making our way back to wherever we were going, I don't know. She had the con book, right?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember. She would have read that, or did whatever I needed to do with that.
So con goes up by 2.
All right. And she would, of course, had gotten in contact with Desdemona.
Got squished.
Got squished. Did some art. She has a nice art collection of Desdemona in other locations, in different locations, and some of them is for her private viewing, and others are for display. And I guess she's gonna try and start like what is it called? An art
expo.
Yeah, do like have
like
her
a
own little
gallery?
shop
Like
with
gallery?
an art, like a gallery. Have her own little gallery of all the art she's done, and she's gonna recreate the painting of the cabinet that she had made for Jamba again, so she can. So Jamba has a second original, and she would have a copy of that in her gallery because it was such a weird request and she loved it, so that's what she has. And she has a gallery and she'll occasionally sell her paintings while spending time with Desdemona as she can.
Love it.
Jamba would obviously read her book, and then with this new found strength, so she really bulks up and with this newfound reputation that they have, I think Jamba spends the majority of her 2 months trying to do research, sort of looking for her professor has kind of taken a back burner, which was what would have been on her mind. So I think in these 2 months she probably would have been asking around, roughing people up, trying to get information, looking for evidence for where the professor might have gone. And additionally, somewhere in there she would have found time to do an untrained basically she's trying to make a painting. But she has no proficiency in painter supplies. But she is attempting to paint Maya a picture, sort of in the tradition of Simic hybrids, where Maya plus an Aetherdactyl, in this really heroic pose for having defeated the Kraken. So I imagine it comes out like a kid drawing with crayons, but I would like to roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Do a performance check.
Amazing. Okay, that's a 12.
So actually pretty good.
Excellent.
Sort of art, but definitely around high school level.
Nice. And it doesn't look like an Aetherdactyl completely, right? It's meant to look like a hybrid. So Maya in this amazing heroic pose with these great wings and all of this ether space imagery. And Jamba will hand it to Maya.
A tear runs down Maya's face. It's beautiful.
It's, well, it is nothing like what you can do, but, you know, you are an inspiration. Obviously, for the painting, but also, you know, for being a formidable warrior.
It's... Thank you. And she'll actually hug Jabba.
Jabba is incredibly uncomfortable.
But she's so happy she just can't hold it. She just hugs her, like gives her a couple pats on the back, and then like, yes, all right. You did an amazing job, and she come with me, and she'll take her to her gallery, and there's a spot behind. I guess there's like a desk area, and there's a spot back there where she has one of her paintings. She takes it down and throws it off to the side, and then hangs it up right there.
I think instead of crying, Jamba's just sweating. Instead of tears, it's just the water's coming out of her face in other ways. That's almost like where I put your cabinet painting.
Oh, if you want that one, you can have that one too.
There's been dumping buckets all over the island, guys. Guys have been slipped like 3 times.
And it's a painting. It's a painting of what is it? It's a painting of Desdemona on a amongst some like ruins. It's not her favorite one, so she's just like, but it's still a beautiful painting of Desdemona and amongst some ruins. But she was like, you can have that.
Another Maya original.
Man, I'm gonna be rich when I'm dead.
I feel like for Ash, what she's been doing, between like making sure everybody stays healthy and basically mother henning her way through the crew and everybody, like aggressively mother henning. She's going to be doing sendings to make sure like all of our like allies are okay, and scrying a bit on our friend the Viceroy, and if she can't get through to him, possibly scrying on Grimm's mom.
You find that all your scries seem blocked. Very purposefully.
Makes sense. I do think that she would still try like at least once like a day instead of like aggressively like trying to like search out people she can think of, because it's like maybe there's an off switch and they forget to turn it on. She's hopeful.
Yeah, they may have some proof against detection going for them, amulets and such things.
Maybe that's something we should think about investing in.
Find like somebody to hollow ground the ship, so it's.
I have another thing that we can do.
Oh yeah, let me get everyone stories about their 2 months, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Well,
and she also like reads her book, and
I think Grimm, because before we had left, they were talking about uniting all pirates under one flag, and I think that Grimm would actively try and do that. But I also think he would make it where like it's by vote, and would it definitely nominate Grimm for president and actively campaign around.
Okay. Yeah. After the initial threat, they're a little bit less around it, but you're still in where the murmurs are. Is the whole idea is things have gone away, so they're a little bit more like, okay, maybe, it's not as a big deal now that apparently, as you told everyone, the singularity is gone. They have extraterrestrium, and it seems like the Navy hasn't been doing anything these last few months.
Oh,
but you are spreading the word and getting a little bit.
and he would also try and get Ari's mom from the other people to try and start getting upgrading ships and stuff like that.
That's
and
good.
saving her for safe harbor.
What you do here is that the idea of an election, no one is in agreement with.
No.
Like by popular vote.
Yeah.
It is only by unanimous vote.
Okay.
That they seem to be willing to do anything.
Would Grimm be able to try and get a unanimous vote going?
I think in the 2 months you get this information. This is what you're beginning to...
That's fine. Yep. Sounds good.
I think Kira will definitely, at the start of the 2 months, read through the book. Basically, upping his dex so that just through proper cardio, calisthenics, doing a lot of just a lot of races and relay races around the island. Like, you'll see him multiple times of the day, like when he gets up, when it's midday, and like one time before sundown, is just like flying the perimeter of the island as fast as he can humanly possibly do it. Do that, and then while at the end of that circuit, he's going to like kind of crash down to his usual spot, and then just spend like a good like 45 minutes of just like just going through fighting routines, hitting up a tree, doing all these things. And then on his spare time, since we know how to get to Astrium so well now from that trip, Kira would like to kind of just get some materials together and form copies of with maps that detail their route they took to get there, and kind of just give it out to what remaining pirate crews would want to go there and just explore it, and like telling them to stay as far as they can away from the 400 radius hole in the water, and just if they can get access to the library, they should, and just clear out as much as they can safely. And I'd like to roll to see if his maps are any good with that cartographer tools. I think is the appropriate.
Oh, the maps down there.
Yeah,
the library. All the maps are like of the stars, like they were along like thousands of years ago.
Okay.
So it's like, as far as like the islands are different. This is like cycles and cycles ago of where entire civilizations were wiped, islands were destroyed, new islands arose. So nothing he has is recent. The most you could potentially do here is if you were trying to find like uncharted something. Like if you wanted to investigate ruins, you could potentially go to where something was. But even the ones he has, actually, all the Asher Titan stuff, they were like cities of ships.
Okay.
So where they were when they all went away isn't necessarily known.
Got you. Yeah, he'll just try and best to find something that we've missed. If like any of these, those many cycles, still hold up. Like maybe kind of just, I guess, account for it. So like account for it, so you can probably just get a good estimate on where some would be. That's probably the most you'd probably get from that.
That sounds good. All right, is that everyone?
No, I just
Okay,
think
you gotta go. Okay, cool.
Volm just like studying like wild creatures in his free time. So honestly, he'd be spending most of the time just gathering up books and other things in the ship to learn about other ethereal creatures and things like that. Especially because we've come across so many, and Volm fears death greatly. So he'd probably be looking for the ones that he hasn't seen yet to know of things they can do and how to avoid them. Trying to do research ahead of time.
Okay. I mean, there are tales of vast and crazy things in these waters. Let's see. You find that you think you might have run into almost all of them by now.
Cool.
There's always new ones potentially, but you face some of the most dangerous things. Sort of interesting because, like, so at this point, you all are the people everyone else asks.
Hell yeah.
Like, they're like, "Oh, you fought a feather star. You fought like all this stuff." You know, they're like, "Oh, you know, you've seen more these sharks of the ether."
And live to tell about it.
Yeah.
Much.
Can I get 3 months instead of 2 months? But my thing was like, I was like, oh, like, because we all wanted like the stone golem. I was like, well, instead of like dedicating my life to this book, so I can just dedicate my life to doing this stone golem for 90 days.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, I would say because a few people can work on the book at the same time.
Okay.
So if in the midst of this, a few people wanted to work on the book, that's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would definitely help. That's something.
Yeah, whoever has 5th level spells, because that's what you need to.
Yeah.
You need to have at least 2 5th level spell slots to help.
Then no. You're
So I think Grim is the only one that can help.
Yeah. One more thing with Maya. It took her 17 canvases. It took her 17 canvases. I rolled 17 times to get a nat 20 on a portrait of Maya, Jamba, Ash, Velmax, Volm, Kira, and Grim.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled 17. So 17 screams of frustration and 17 canvases floating in the ether somewhere.
17.
So your 18th
of
was the one that you got the 20 on?
Oh, so there's 16 canvases floating somewhere. Yes,
Okay,
17
gotcha.
on the 17th one, I got a perfect portrait in Maya's eyes.
I was just
Of
wondering
the
if
whole
there's like
group, of the
16
crew.
canvases burning in the corner or something.
No, because immediately when they're out in the ether, there were now 16 canvases with a bunch of fist holes put through them because I need to hit things.
Yep, pretty much. They're broken, holes in them. They're just floating out there somewhere with some paint on it with some blobs.
I also, sorry to double back again also, but is there a way that Jamba could be, because she still has these recipes that we don't understand. So in these months, is there any type of investigation that she could do? I think first she would try asking about it.
The recipes for what?
I don't know. They had like
They were on top of the chest, and they were all weird.
All the chests with the weird recipes.
Oh, yeah. Give me an investigation check.
Okay, beautiful. And I will say that if she had to, she would. Well, first let me see, because first she would ask around. Okay, so investigation. Oh, a natural 19. So that's a 23.
Nice.
No, a 25.
Okay. Spending time and asking around. There is. You start to get few hush whispers, half rumors. Ultimately, someone calls it the quiet orders. That are typically, and it's mostly rumors people have heard of, about pirates and others being recruited or even conscripted and onto a ship. And the most that's ever been heard of is like they call it the quiet orders. Then often they're not heard of again, having something to do, as you look at it, there is a cipher code and like orders that go along with this. They would be paid a certain amount of money and given instruction. And each ether animal seems to be a code name for who the recipient was to be. The recipes are the actual mission orders. But you're not able to figure out what they were asking them to do.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool as hell, yeah.
I mean, not at all what we were expecting.
No, I do think that in this process, Jamba has tried to make these dishes and confirmed that they are terrible recipes.
But you know, thieves can't. Oh, that's cool. That's what it seems like to me. About the table.
It's
Yeah.
similar to Thieves'
Yeah.
Can, yes. It's more like a military encryption. But yeah,
That's so cool.
same type of thing.
Whoa. Okay.
One of those things I give and have Molly solve it.
Man.
Okay. With
So what, we're
that,
going to name our stone Gollum. Everyone think about it.
Yeah, think of the name. We're going to go to the break, and then we'll come back with the next part of our tale.
Woo!
He came to town like a midwinter storm, rode through the fields so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town. I guess he heard there weren't no long rounds. Said all he come for was fun. No, I loved Eileen since we first met, and on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can't see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asking if I knew a man with a peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster wherever he went. The hearts of girls was to hell, broken and sin. See, he had a heart made out of concrete filler, known out east as the Cotton-eyed Killer. And he caught my Eileen in his snare. came to town like a midwinter storm. Rode through the fields, so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town. I guess he heard there weren't no long rounds. Said all he come for was fun. No, I loved Eileen since we first met, and on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asking if I knew a man with a peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster wherever he went. The hearts of girls was to hell, broken and sin. See, he had a heart made out of concrete filler, known out east as the cotton-eyed killer. And he caught my Eileen in his snare. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. You can run for as long as you want to. You won't rest till the day that you die. I'll be there in every shadow you come through. This mule ain't young enough to take us both alive. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been buried a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? It's me you're on the run from, Cotton Eye Joe. He came to town like a midwinter storm. Rode through the fields, so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town. I guess he heard there weren't no long rounds. Said all he come for was fun. No, I loved Eileen since we first met, and on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asking if I knew a man with a peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster wherever he went. The hearts of girls was to hell, broken and sin. See, he had a heart made out of concrete filler, known out east as the cotton-eyed killer. And he caught my Eileen Joe. Been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. You can run for as long as you want to. You won't rest till the day that you die. I'll be there in every shadow you come through. This mule ain't young enough to take us both alive. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been buried a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? It's me you're on the run from, Cotton Eye Joe. He came to town like a midwinter storm. Rode through the fields so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town. I guess he heard there weren't no long rounds. Said all he come for was fun. No, I loved Eileen since we first met. And on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asking if I knew a man with a peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster wherever he went. The hearts of girls was to hell, broken and sin. See, he had a heart made out of concrete filler, known out east as the Cotton-Eyed Killer. And he caught my Eileen in his snare. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. You can run for as long as you want to. You won't rest till the day that you die. I'll be there in every shadow you come through. This mule ain't young enough to take us both alive. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been buried a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? It's me you're on the run from, Cotton Eye Joe. He came to town like a midwinter storm. Rode through the fields so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town. I guess he heard there weren't no long rounds. Said all he come for was fun. No, I loved Eileen since we first met. And on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asking if I knew a man with a peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster wherever he went. The hearts of girls was to hell, broken and sin. See, he had a heart made out of concrete filler, known out east as the cotton-eyed killer. And he caught my Eileen in his snare. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton-Eye Joe, been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton-Eye Joe. You can run for as long as you want to. You won't rest till the day that you die. I'll be there in every shadow you come through. This mule ain't young enough to take us both alive. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton-Eye Joe, I've been buried a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? It's me you're on the run from, Cotton-Eye Joe. He came to town like a midwinter storm, rode through the fields so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town. I guess he heard there weren't no long rounds. Said all he come for was fun. Now I loved Eileen since we first met, and on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton-Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton-Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asked me to find the peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster wherever he went. The hearts of girls was to hell, broken and sin. See, he had a heart made out of concrete filler, known out east as the cotton-eyed killer. And he caught my Eileen in his snare. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton-Eye Joe, been married a
Alrighty.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Who you on the run from? Cotton-Eye Joe. You can run for as long as you want to. Rest.
All right. Did see that Ross had to go. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Good. Got Robin.
Yes.
I'm back.
Oh, what the hell?
All right, so we are back. Now, in the last 2 months, sailing on the ethereal expanse proves peaceful and calm. In the distance, a small rowboat appears, carrying Ocean, the bard, and barrels of ale. Ocean waves and shouts, "Well, my friends, I've heard that you've been busy. Especially
Who's
you,
this?
Maya.
Who's this jabroni? Is it
This is the one that gave
familiar?
you the information back at when the Carlian attacked. He was like the
Gotcha.
Carlian spy.
Grimm's arch nemesis. That's
Yeah.
how it got written down in my notes.
Come now, let me aboard. I've got good news. Kingdom of Iris and Carlian are offering full pardons to pirates who join the cause. Back on the Isle of Jakes, pirate crews discuss the need to join forces to keep the powerful nations at bay. And they believe an alliance among the Drakes can firmly safeguard piracy throughout the ethereal expanse. If only they had someone to lead them, eh? Come, let me aboard. I've got ale.
We let down a rope. I guess for him, not a rope ladder, just a rope, and then we'll have someone get a net to get the barrels up.
Yeah, there's like 5 barrels, like large barrels of ale. So much ale. Like, come now.
Can Grimm insight check to make sure that this guy's not trying to send poison barrels of ale to kill the crew?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
What'd you get?
22.
22. He seems pretty forthright. You think he's got a mission to accomplish, but it's not nefarious or life-threatening. But does he have intent? Sure he does. So he said, "Come drink." Oh, draw. What are you going to do without your favorite spy?
I don't know. I guess hire a new one.
Oh, no one's as good as me? Come now.
No, we appreciate what you do. Now, tell me more about this proposal that they're getting everyone riled up about.
Well, both Carell and Iris are offering pardons to every pirate. Carell did it first, but Iris followed soon after. It's a once-in-a-lifetime offer, they say. But Oshin, he points to himself, has seen enough piracy to know the sort of thing only happens before a war. They want to end piracy by making pirates into soldiers. Then there's all the settlers on the colony-controlled islands. Taxes have gone to hell and back. Makes you wonder, what bills they're trying to pay, huh? Well, the good thing is that those leaders on the islands are getting brave, and they whisper in shadows about about uprising. Now, Carlyane, I got reports they found the lost city of Ostrium. So enough of, even though civilians are getting antsy, the military brass seem to have wind in their sails. And I don't know why. I haven't heard anything about any big treasure being found in Astrium. But still, there's a lot of warships mustering in Port Majeur's harbor. And get this, they're all from the fatherland.
Oh, we've sent help from Mommy and Daddy. That's fitting.
Indeed. Was his Scots and the pirates talking more and more? The ship known the Drake. On that ship, there was no hierarchy. Pirates were equals. Thus, that's why the Eye of the Drakes was established under equality. And now, there are rumors that an alliance among Drakes can bring equality to all. But, what we can tell, dozens of pirate crews have already accepted letters of marque in exchange for pardons. But dozens more have gathered on the Isle of Drakes. They don't want to bend the knee. But those damn sea dogs can't agree on anything. Now, they need a leader, but I can't think of anyone with a reputation to bring them together, do you?
Well, I know that the most convincing man I know is also my right-hand man. And I look at Grim.
I can try. I've gotten us a lot far this way, but we've got to do something.
I think he has a true heart and obviously risks himself and sometimes other to get achieve what I think all of us believe is the greater good, even if it means not following orders.
I know nothing of what you speak of, Captain.
Forgive my ignorance, but have the nations not been hiring privateers for a long time? What makes this moment in history different?
Oh, because never has the bounty on their heads gone away. They may put things up, but it's always under the sly. They are offering for pardons. I mean, every night of the Jakes, including yourself, has a price on their head. You join Iris, so you join Carlyane, and they relinquish that.
Do you by any chance know the price on our head? Kind of curious, especially with this beauty of the ship.
You produce wanted posters for each one of you.
Who's worth the most? Who's worth the most?
The captain is worth 45,000 gold. And each of you are worth 30. Return of the ship is worth 60,000 gold. And it is mentioned on each one that should everything be returned, a bonus of 100,000 gold. And
Okay,
an Ethereum-powered vessel.
So we should turn ourselves in and then get out.
That's a terrible idea.
No, it's an awesome idea. This sounds great.
You know what? You're right. But I think
No.
we're going to turn you in first.
So,
Volm
So-
stops arguing and goes.
so may I ask, why do you have those? It seems kind of convenient that you found us here.
Doesn't it?
And with those.
I am a man of convenience. I'm a spy. My job. Did you not pick that up?
Above table, I posted a song that fully demonstrates how Maya thinks of this. Of the pardons and stuff like that.
Well, that's very, very nice of you. Give me a moment, Captain. May I take my leave for like 5 seconds?
Sure. You only
You
need
see
5
him-
seconds.
You see him dimension door up to the bird's nest, and then he wants to make a perception check on if there's any ship coming.
Oh. Yeah, give me a perception check.
He completely does not trust this man.
I mean, it's a spy. Spies aren't supposed to be trustworthy. That's why they're spies.
And he just happened to have the wanted posters. Alright. Because of the rope, I get advantage, and then with advantage, that's a dirty 30.
Yeah. Looking all around, you don't see any ships on the horizon. Seems to have come from an island.
Alright. And then he'll dimension door back down, and he's like, okay, all safe for now.
Well, I think most of us agree, and we've been fighting the way for freedom, and it's why I joined the pirates in the first place. When I was here, is I'm not a citizen of any other place, but where my people have decided to fortify themselves in limbo. But these people here are now my family, and I wouldn't fight for any of those bureaucratic assholes any day.
I agree.
Go ahead, Brad.
Yeah. I say that would be better off trying to convince the Drakes that through freedom, through unity, you can gain true freedom.
I completely agree, Captain.
What does Jamba say?
Well, I would basically echoing the same sentiments that the pardon that they're offering is a false sense of freedom.
He also say, because remember you were asking about the difference between the privateers, is that privateers aren't allowed to break the law. They fly under a flag, and if they break the law, they will be wanted again, right? And so this whole thing, though, is absolute pardoning and bringing them on as privateers, right? So it is a military buildup. And while it might be put on by one or two, they're basically saying anyone who comes. So that's like a mass, the idea that everyone is free from a crime has never happened. Basically,
Yeah, a lot
every
of
criminal,
jabronis.
you will pardon every criminal in the expanse.
Right. Yeah, a lot of jabronis are going to take that offer for sure. So we don't want people that are easily swayed. We need people with resolve, with rebellious hearts.
Yes.
Jamba brings out finger sandwiches.
Anything
so
you want to say? Everyone want to say?
I don't know. I kind of said my piece. I definitely listened to the song a little bit. Definitely cool.
Yeah, my favorite, the one part of the song that I think Maya would say out loud. He can take his filthy pardon and his condescending gloat. My cutlass sings for freedom as it slides across his throat.
Yeah, what she said.
All right. Well,
Did we get to save before this dialogue? I'm joking. Continue.
Autosave enacted.
there's been all this stuff about like players like coming to D&D from the video game now and going very much like, wait. Some people have
There's no autosave.
mechanics. Like,
Yeah. It's one reason why I gotta love tabletop RPGs, man.
yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather die than give up the freedom.
Absolutely. Well, and I kind of like the idea of amassing an army. You know, I kind of have a knack to get enjoyment on turning crews to our side. I mean, it would be kind of nice to fight an army because, you know, you only live once. May as well be put in the history books for doing something amazing.
I came from the ether, and to the ether I will return when I eventually expire.
Is there? Oh, I don't know if this makes sense. Sure, okay. Can Jamba insight check Vol, who is working for us to pay off a debt? And there's potential here for Volm to run away.
He's a
and have-
turncoat!
Yeah.
Kill him!
Okay.
You definitely can do an insight check on Vol.
You got it. That's a 19.
He's seriously debating it.
John
He's
Buck
right now
was right.
basically trying. You can tell it like in his head because he's like moving. He's like looking up and like moving his finger around. He's trying to work out if he could do it without just dying.
Jamba, in like sort of like that dad way, rests a hand on your shoulder but squeezes pretty tight.
Vom gives you like a fake smile. He tries to give you like a thumbs up, but he knows.
Jamba's not looking at you. It's all no eye contact. Just letting you know that there's a presence that's watching you.
Dad is disappointed in you.
I want to do a perception check to see if I actually see this interaction. No.
You can see it.
No, I'm off in my own little world thinking of ways to destroy.
Volm is definitely considering it less now.
Grim's got a passive of 26. I think he sees all.
No. Maya is daydreaming about slicing off the what's his face's head What is it, the Viceroy?
Viceroy,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Viceroy's head. She's just daydreaming right now. She's lost track of everything that's happened.
So you've gotten this information, and he hears all of you. Well, then it sounds like you're making your way to the Isle of Drakes to take part in the squabbling.
Absolutely. Unless you have other commands, Captain. I've kind of already been like having people raise the sails. Unless you order otherwise, Captain.
I'm ready to go. Let's just finish up our shell mate here. And it's my pun for the stone golem. You're all welcome. And I'm going to finish that up, and we'll embark if everyone's all good to go.
By the way, my good sir, when you get back, can you do us a favor and tell the other sides that we're siding with the other sides? So, like, it's a big deal.
Oh. Well, tell you what, you give me a lift to the Isle of Drakes, and yeah, I'll get the word out.
By the way, what did you come here for anyway? Like, it's
To give you air and to have a conversation.
insight check.
Really don't trust this guy, huh?
No, absolutely not at all. In Grimm's mind, this guy's the devil. That's a 28.
Looking at this, he's basically telling the truth. Looking and kind of winking at you, it's as if what he wants is for a pirate alliance to be formed, and that he thinks you're the ones who can do it.
Okay.
He believes in us.
That's interesting, though, because isn't his angle like infiltrating the other side? So if there's no factions, or like, then what's the point of being a spy?
Again, he might just think that there's always going to be those who oppose piracy, and there's always going to be a need for him to get information.
Okay.
If nobody opposed piracy, would it really be piracy?
Right. So
Yeah.
I would say, because of the insight, it's this thing like he was very happy with like pirates and the two governments, and the idea that two governments are going to eliminate piracy.
Yeah.
And then fight, and there's only going to be one government. That's not good for him. Like, that's not a spy.
He's out of a job. Yeah.
He's out of a job. He's actually better off with, because again, these countries have portals and things. So he's like, and someone else would come. Like, to him, the Expanse will always be at war. Should the pirates rule, then they'll probably be fictitious eventually.
Mhm.
Like spies aren't going to get that way. The only issue with the spy would be is if it's a one world, if it's a one government, like from the Carliane or something, and that would be the worst case for a spy.
Gotcha.
And like
They'd
even
probably be
pirates,
executed real-
and even pirates would like have their own intersquabbles, which he could profit off of.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how pirates are.
By the way, You know, the previous captain of this ship, have you heard anything about her?
Oh, you mean the one that birthed you?
Well, you weren't quite supposed to know that, but yes.
I'm a spy.
Yeah. Yes, that one.
Of course I know. Oh my gosh, the beloved first son we turn into piracy. You think that doesn't get out?
One could hope.
If you won anyway. Oh my goodness. You're the one who sings songs anyway. Whatever. No, it's not too much. That's the odd part. Besides the military buildup, everything has been quiet. No rumors, no talk. That's almost the worst troubling thing.
Speaking of spying, what did you mean that we've been up to a lot, especially me? What do you mean by that?
You haven't heard my songs?
No.
No? I have no idea. I just made it up.
He's just gonna grab him by his shirt.
He's got a big smile on his face.
I think you need to entertain us.
Oh. Of course! And there's certain songs about when death fills their bed. And many a thing.
Alright, you're off the hook this time.
Oh, so when I say that, you try and kill me. But when he says that, it's fine.
I'm a
Hey,
better
it
bard.
hadn't happened yet. It hadn't happened yet when you were going on about it, okay? I finally got my...
We can just say I made it happen.
Graham?
I'm out! That's away with that
I will throw you off the
interaction.
ship. I will throw you off the ship.
You saw how well that worked last time. Wink, wink.
She really does try to throw Graham off the ship.
And he once again casts command or dominate first.
Okay.
Okay, what kind of save is that? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
I have advantage. Let's see how much my dice hate me today.
Bardic.
Not 20 for 22. And a bardic. And a bardic. What is it? What's
D12.
D12? Hell yeah. Okay, so 25.
And silvery barbs.
The bardic stands.
Okay, I don't know what I need to do with that.
So roll another.
And then take the lowest of the three.
Aww. It's only a 12. I roll a 7.
All right. So you make your way back to the Drakes. And are you looking to go directly to the kind of see what's going on with all of this?
I think that was the plan. I don't know.
So-
Captain?
What?
You're in charge.
We're going to the Drakes.
All right. So you head to the Drakes. As you approach, you can see within the IO Drakes there are 4 dozen ships of various makes and sizes that sit in the harbor. Moving to the Seven Stars Tavern is all their captains in attendance in a heated argument for who should lead them in battle against the Carliane if their island is attacked. So you are here. What would you like to do?
Grim would like to walk into the Seven Stars Tavern and make a case.
Give me an insight check.
Insight. That's only a 26.
So, spending some time trying to, again, there's just arguments. It's trying to cut through everything. You kind of say things like, I think I can, right. It's a big deal. Plus, you're not a captain. So that's sort of the thing, too. So you get right away, you're going to have to get more of a deal here. However, there seems to be 4 major ships that you are able to get, and the captains that lead them that seem to hold more power and sway. There was like a lot of them kind of go with whoever, whatever way one of these major crews say. The first are the Blood Lilies, led by Almond, captain of the Asphodel. The second is the Thorned Knights, led by Kaladin Thorn, captain of the Knights Corsair. The third are the Shipwreckers, led by Charleston Kriegler, captain of the Apocalypse. And then there's the Children of Esteth, led by Melodana Ackles, captain of the Avenging Angel.
Sorry, my pen ran out of ink. That's why I heard dropping. Alright. Would Grim be able to speak with any of these captains?
Yeah, you can go up to him and you can see who you want to try to talk to. And this can be the whole crew. So, like, is the whole crew behind trying to make... You see that it's when they say who will lead them, they're talking more about like what crew is going to lead.
Well, I do think Jamba. I know you said it would be difficult, but is there any way for Jamba, and I don't know if Maya would maybe help for them to intimidate the room into listening to Grim speak?
And so I want to give this thing, 'cause some of the information you got is that they're not looking for a pirate king.
They're just looking for
Right, they're looking for a battle leader at the moment.
Yeah.
The
Right.
idea is what they said is that the drakes were created from the drake ship where there were no ranks, and they're looking for a similar arrangement in this, but they would need a leader at times and in battle, right?
Yeah.
And that generally tends to be a ship crew rather than like a person, right? Because they have more trust in a crew than they do a person.
Right, because the crew is still like it's composed of a body of people that make decisions together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is kind of the information you got from Ocean here, right? So just to kind of frame our minds in the correct way.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I do still think that would be. I mean, because Jamba's not the talker, but I do think that like to hear a strategy come from one place and for everybody to be listening to somebody who's going to posit something that we can work together to do would be Jamba's approach.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
Sound
my
good.
question.
Yeah, give me
Kinda
an
like bang on
intimidation check.
tables?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Can I help and give her advantage?
Sure.
She acts intimidating, but she's really not that intimidating.
No, I'm not. But I got a 10, so a 15.
15. It quiets down. It's like it goes from being like kind of like the House of Commons in Britain to more of a subdued thing where everyone's yelling and no one really seems to be listening, and it breaks off into kind of these 4 sections led by the cruisers I mentioned.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you have this in to potentially talk or to approach them. So you guys could approach them separately if you wanted to, or together, or how do you want to go about this?
I feel like I have a little bit more sway with Charleston.
Yeah. I do think Jamba would probably be like next to you and would shrug because her plan didn't work, and then would follow you to talk to Charleston if you wanted.
Yeah. Well, it worked. It's just because now the big argument's done, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But let Grim do his thing first, and I think Maya would have a little bit more sway with Charleston.
So, who out of the 4 big ships, who would be the biggest ship? No. Like out of the 4.
Right.
Or are they about equal?
So to be clear, right? These are pirate crew factions.
Correct.
So just like you have, right? You're a crew, and then your crew is over several ships.
Yeah.
The same is true of all these: the Blood Lilies, the Thorin Knights, the Shipwreckers, and the Children of Aseth. All of them pretty much are equal in their power and in their ship.
Okay.
So it's galleon or whatever. They're fairly equal in that. It's part of the reason why they've been able to gather this. Why people are kind of looking at them.
Well, I guess he would start with the Blood Lilies just because it's a cool name.
So we'll do. I love that Jamba and Maya here are going to Charleston as he sees you approach, smiles at both of you. Welcome. Are you here to argue and put in your own virtues, as plentiful as they are?
Not so much argue, I guess, but maybe come to a common ground.
And what would you bring forth?
Well, one, we have what is it? The Jewel of the Carliane. 2, Captain Velmax. He's smart. And everyone, when we all work together, we do get shit done. You know we do.
So, Jay, remind me, what is your chaotic reputation?
I think it's 26.
You're right. You do have all that going for you, of course, darlings. Well, as much as it will pain me to see a companion, a former companion, in my sights this whole battle, I think you have the shipwrecker's support if you choose to lead your crew. Smiles.
She'll kiss him on the cheek.
I will not be doing that, but I appreciate your support.
So there's empty space. I'm kidding. All right, and then Grim, you wanted to go to the Blood Lilies.
Yep.
All right. So this is Almond, who I guess you haven't met, but isn't unknown to everybody. Asphodel is the ship that is a tree.
Oh, the Druid.
Yeah, this is Druids.
Yep. Awesome. Okay.
Yes. Well, if it isn't the second best bard.
Shots fired.
Solomon, your crew has good things. I'm glad you are here. We were wondering, since you had been so slow, maybe you had become legit. We hate to have had to kill you all.
Yeah. Sadly, there's not a legit bone in my body.
It's cause for rejoice. Plus,
Oh. Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
Oh. Well, you know, if we were to turn the other sides, we just couldn't help seeing so many not so fine people suffer. Wink, wink.
That's true. So what do you think of all this?
Well, I think to survive, we need to unite, but I also feel, which I'm sure several others do, but I feel our ship has the best commanding presence, and we've also gotten our way in and out of the Carlian Empire with ships and crew, and then talked several of them to our side. I think if we want to survive this fight, we're going to have to fight like they are and turn their ships into our ships to be able to win this war. Or at least survive it.
You all are willing to take up the lead, then?
We are. You'd let us.
Well, then I would speak that the blood lilies would grow in your favor.
Thank you. You're a true friend of our ship, and we'll always remember that.
We don't forget how you helped the island. You were the first ones on the scene.
We did what we could.
And there's the Thorned Knights and the Children of Esteth.
I think Grim would go to the Thorn Knights next.
All right, anybody else want to do one, or?
I'll do the other one.
I'm just writing a little speech for the end.
Jamba will provide Volm the same support she provided Maya, which is silent but scary.
I also feel
All
like
right.
Jamba's following Volm to make sure he's not gonna.
Okay.
Fair
We'll
enough.
go Thorn Knights, and we'll say Grim goes to the Children of Esteth. I think that works. So, this is Kaladin Thorn, Captain of the Knights Corsair. See, your crew is making tables. You making a play there.
Sorry, which of us are we at?
You and me, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, oh, we don't really have much of a choice. We've been backed into a little bit of a corner.
The attack is coming no matter what.
Yeah. So, since you know that's coming, you see, I really don't want to die. I don't know about everyone else, but I'd greatly prefer not to. So if you could help us during all of this, that would be greatly appreciated. Like, you and your crew would get a lot done on these seas. Be lying if I said I haven't heard of you guys, and he is lying. He has never heard of them.
Your deception.
All right, and that is 19.
Oh, sick.
Well. Well. I think that any that fought through lamentation and could beat Charleston in a race are probably worthy. We could do worse. Plus, You know who we are? The
course.
crew, just of the leaders, knows us. That'll be a place for us. That sounds great.
Awesome. Then look over at Jamba and I'm like, I think we're good here.
Jamba gives a thumbs up. Very stoic.
And Volm will scurry away before he can expose his own lies because he is not the smartest person.
Right. Then, whoever wants to talk to the last faction here, the Children of Esteth.
I believe Grim wanted to.
Grim's definitely willing.
Yeah, I just like I said, I'll say once we get done, I'll sum up everything at the end, and I think we'll be able to ride the sound of cheer to victory.
Volm's feeling confident now, so he's going to go with Grim.
Okay. So here you see the lady captain, Melodana Eccles. She's thick black hair, dark purple skin with a long nose that extends over a very long and pointed chin. She wears a series of baubles and things around her neck and hair. And those of you of different educations would know her as a night hag.
Hello, ma'am.
It's not the same one as before, is it?
That was a sea hag.
Yeah, that was Sea Hag.
Get your
Right.
hag straight, Jalen. Come on.
You're right. It's just you're right. Not all hags look the same.
I see things are quieter than they usually are. You looking for power and blood, boy.
Always. Those things are both a bit fun.
Talk to the marvelous Melodana.
Well, I don't believe I've ever had the pleasure, but if you don't know who I am Grim, and me and my crew under Captain Valmax have been able to amass quite a bit of friends through the bit, and we've made a few decent plays at things to secure the power of the expanse and to be able to, protect all of us from dying. And I mean, we definitely feel like the best way for our way of life not to go down is for our ship to be at the head of battle. So I would definitely appreciate your support.
Sure you would. I'm old-fashioned, girl. I don't like to give it all up to a handsome man with fancy words.
So what are you wanting?
Blood and fire. Specific. Strike a blow against the Carliane. Show me that those balls of yours have dropped.
You mean stealing their ship, their greatest ship, fighting our way out of the port, getting at least 15 ships of theirs to turn on our side and preventing them from getting an ultimate weapon isn't.
Pretty words mixed with a bloodlust and luck mean nothing to me. Now. No, because that will not save us. All of us here have tales of adventuring, of making the best of a bad hand. And it's gotten us far. But it will not bring us victory here. No. In fact, what I hear is you all like to, let's say, leave people to their better intentions. I need you. You want my support. Cripple them. Now. Port Kylo allows the Carlian Empire easy passage around the Maelstrom. If pirates take control of those cannons, we can claim an advanced position against their aggression and slow their advance. Move their ire from the Drakes to Kylo. Do this, and the pirate captains will see you as worthy of leading this so-called alliance of Drakes.
All right. Well, how about we make a deal then? To end the squabbling, we come up with the temporary solution that's contingent upon us securing that position.
You'll not have my vote of me or my people, those who trust me, till you show me that bloodlust. You ain't gonna luck yourself out for Port Kylo. You will have to murder. And if you can't murder, you can't win.
While Grim's talking, can he think back on Port Kylo and think of anything about that? Has he heard of it or anything like that?
You have Port Kylo is a small island hub used for seafaring, trade, and commerce. It was ultimately founded by the Rissian Trading Company, and it is usually neutral. And so it would take ultimately one to, and it is often protected by both Carlane and Iris. Again, things like piracy. So it would ultimately take this port that the kingdoms more or less need to get to the greater expanse entirely away from them.
How would he know roughly how many rough ships are there at any given time? Like a
You
minimum
wouldn't really have the
100?
intelligence now.
Okay. Alright. Well, thank you, madam, and the crew will see what they can do. And he'll report back with Captain Valmac. Captain. The last one.
Yeah. Yes.
The last one didn't. So I secured support from the Blood Lilies. That sea hag over there isn't very friendly. She says the only way she'll support us is if we show a bloodlust, and by taking port, I can't pronounce that. He would repeat the port of
Kaylo.
Kalo. And by doing that, it would kind of close off some of the openness to the sea that these ships are getting. And don't get me wrong, it's a smart play either way, Captain. In my opinion, take it. But
I would agree. I mean, taking that island would be the most prudent thing for our future, and it would obviously present easy passage to us, only making our jobs easier. So I think. I mean, what are we waiting for? Let's show these people that the sea wolves are the best.
All right. Well, before we go, you guys tell me once you guys are ready to go. I am going to give a little bit of a talking to these people, but I want to be ready to go before we do so.
I do think that after Grim, because Jamba has sort of been like watching these conversations silently in the back, and I think after Grim had left the last one, Jamba would have taken Grim's seat. And Jamba, she has her strength of 22, covered in scars, dried blood, muscular. She sits down and she would say, like yourself, I am well-traveled. I've been sailing around the islands, and I come from a different world, and something common you find in these places is moss. This tiny organism, diverse in its species, small, but you find it everywhere. Moss is old, often one of the first organisms to bring life to a world. Moss has been around for billions of years, outlasting other plant species, outlasting the rise and fall of great animals. And moss does so because it understands itself and its strengths. Where other plants compete for life, from water and from sun, trying to rise above the boughs of its neighbors, moss grows where the other plants can't. And she's sitting there and she looks war-torn, but she's quiet and calm. And she says, we will take your proposition to our captain, and we will do as he suggests. But I urge you to consider that there is more to power than competition and destruction.
You're not wrong. But in these times. I need to know that if a throat needs to be slit, we have the leadership who'll do it.
Moss is made strong by its diversity, and your perspective is valuable. And I do hope we can come to work together. And Jamba will extend her hand for a handshake.
She nods and returns it. I do too, or we'll all be killed. She shakes your hand.
I trust that maybe we can be the moss in this situation. And she will get up and return to her crew.
What next?
Does anyone else have anything?
I've just got a quick
I'll save my
question.
speech for when we get back. So
I've just got a quick question. What happened to Wyatt?
Ooh.
Wyatt here has kept themselves essentially under all of you with Nebula Wharf.
Okay.
As far as any of the crews, he's from his things, I think his he put his forces through, and yeah, so while the tension seemed to be raised, he's there, but basically among the forces of the wharf.
Okay. Because I think he would. I don't know if Maya knows anything about Wyatt. She's probably had some interaction with him, but I wasn't here when that interaction happened, so.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's not necessarily present here mostly because you speak with that voice of all your ships that are allied with the wharf.
Yeah. I was just thinking above table that it might behoove us, I guess you could say, to speak with him and because he has I think way more experience than we do, and it might behoove us to speak with him to figure out maybe some tactical ways of taking on this port, if that makes sense.
Yo, do you want to do?
I mean, we've taken a port before. We get a few more of our ships to go along with us. It shouldn't be too hard, especially with this bad boy that we have with us now. But if you want to talk to Wyatt, you definitely can.
All right. So what next?
I
Because
believe
we have this thing. We talk about if you want. What?
I think Grim had a speech or something he wanted before we left.
Yeah. And that whole it's kind of a unanimous vote or nothing still applies here. Right, Matt? From what Grim could see.
Yes, unanimous. So essentially again, these are the major factions within the people. So a vote can't happen without Melodano's
support.
All
right. Well,
so basically she has like 12 or so captains with her. So it's like it's quite a bit. It's not just like a person,
Yeah.
more like a whole quarter or non-support.
I get it. But Grim would definitely stand up and before we go, he's just going to say, well, my dear lads, the more we stand around here arguing with each other about who's going to get this done or who's not, the less stuff we're going to do. Our ship's going to go and take off Port's career, and we welcome anyone to join us to cut the balls from the both empires before they can continue. Which some of us, and he will clearly stare at that lady, don't think we have what it takes, but we will show you that the ones that have trusted us were right. And we welcome any who wish to join us. But sitting around here and arguing isn't going to get this done. We need to get back and do the jobs and try our best to keep this safe, because we know the empires aren't going to sit back and just let this happen, and they're not sitting around in the tavern arguing amongst each other.
Persuasion check.
Alright. Okay, that's a 17 plus. Sorry. To play nice. Trying to find one.
Mike's crackling too.
You went robot mode on us.
Yeah.
I'll be back because I can't hear you. You guys are going. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, you went Terminator mode on us.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys did too, if that helps. But
Oh,
that's
no.
a 31. 17 plus 14.
Okay, so their cheers, and as they look to Melodonna, she goes, once we see blood and fire, then we will have a leader. Until then, we prepare here. Good luck to you. May the pirates of Nebula Wharf get us a victory.
As
They
we're
go here,
walking
here.
out.
And generally, everyone kind of, you get that, like, you will have the support should you do this.
As we're walking out, Grim would tell Valmex, we're gonna need I think we're gonna need more shells if we go and do this. We should probably stock up before we head out. And looking to whoever the core master is, who I forget.
It's me.
Oh.
Yeah, we won't need too many, but yeah, we can definitely buy some more. I think in all of our time since getting the ship, I think we've maybe shot all the cannons 5 times, maybe.
Yeah, I think you might have a good amount still. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm
Are
ready
we heading that
buy
way?
out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, if we wanted to get the ships, like I said, like there's a should we do this? Should we do this? What do you?
Oh, I mean, we're just gonna do general supply up. If
Okay.
anyone wants any, I guess, healing potions or anything, we can grab them. But I think we just grab a few shells per, and then we can head out. We're pretty much good.
I'm not usually
and then maybe bring
spending our money on other people, but
What's up?
out of fear of death, is it possible that we could help our chances by possibly upgrading some of our ally ships?
Yeah, we can get into that as well. I was gonna say like at least maybe the 2 ships that we have recently got in can come with us.
Oh yeah, even just bringing some of our own and upgrading them.
Right, like the Savant or whatever, and another one.
I think also we need to figure out how to what was it? I was talking about we need to get an amulet, a proof of detection, or whatever it's called, but somehow making it to where they can't scry on us and know what our movements are.
Yeah, an amulet against detection. I mean,
if you want to get amulet against proof of detection, about 400 gold apiece.
Yeah, but it does require attunement, so remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might not work for me.
Yeah,
I also have no slots.
Yeah.
They're
it's
very
not
useful
gonna-
for governments because they don't have to walk around attuned to a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, like government officials or kings or queens, like those types of things are very good for them to have. They're not as good for adventurers unless you're particularly doing a very secret mission, right?
Yeah.
Can we pay gold to attach it to our ship somehow?
Well, don't you?
Yeah,
does
we
the
have
ship
a thing on our
have
ship.
hollow?
Yeah,
I think,
it-
yeah,
Nice.
Because didn't Ash do a bunch
Yeah,
of cool
they-
stuff?
I
right.
did.
Oh, okay, so
your ship is protected already.
okay. So they can't scry on us anyways. Cool. They don't know our moves. They don't know where we're going.
I mean,
Fuck
they
off,
can still
bitches.
scry on us when we're not on our ship. But
But yeah.
Yeah.
but-
So that's the thing too. Is if you bring people with you, they don't all have the same protection. If you really wanted to make this nice, like they're not going to prepare because they can't track your ship in particular.
Mhm. Maybe we could send decoys.
Huh?
Like have a couple of the ships come from a different direction than us.
Oh, like on our way to the island.
Yeah,
I mean,
decoy that stuff.
I mean, I guess if but yeah, I mean, I guess we can go a different direction than the other 2 ships, or they can go first, right? Especially considering we're a faster ship,
Yeah.
than-
Well, so keep in mind you are able to land in Port Pilo.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's not war declared against the
True, they don't know. Yeah, we can do it like
Right.
very low key.
and they're accepting people. They're still accepting pirates for marks. So the fact that pirates are still in ports or that these other ships are here isn't something that's going to immediately go
Raise
against
flags.
you for, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
So you don't have to kind of think of, oh, we need to assault this island. You
Mhm.
can. I just
Right.
want to make sure you understand. Like there, you have options. You could be more of a infiltrate. Do what you want. I just say that
Right.
you have a lot of ways you can approach this that aren't,
That's
crazy.
true. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely pose as pirates willing to.
Well, it's a
join.
neutral. It's a neutral port. They have
Yes.
no, like, they're Switzerland.
Kylo
Whoa.
is ruled by the guarding force. The fort on Kylo, you
Mhm.
learn, is controlled by the Carlian Empire.
Okay, that's
But
what
the Carlian Empire is accepting
pirates that are.
pirates to turn, right? And they said all pirates, like so.
Mhm.
And the Carlian, they're not going to they'd be foolish to be like, yeah, let's not give a chance for our flagship to come back.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So, I mean, you might get a lot of attention should you come in the flagship, and you might be like the sneaky thing might not work out well. But in other words, your crew, because you would also, with yours, would probably come a lot of others. So I'm just saying, you don't feel like it's not like they're going to just fire on you. Because if they do that, then who would come to the Carliane again?
That's true.
Right?
Okay,
Right.
that makes
So,
sense.
Just to give those ideas.
And for my clarity, our quest is to take the fort.
Yes.
Got it.
So we can infiltrate it, get in close, act like we're all, and then just let everyone through. It might not be the goody two shoe thing to do, but I mean,
you do know that like Eris did
so.
control it. What you learned was Eris controlled it. It was then taken over by the Carliane.
Gotcha.
And a lot of the people from the Eris kingdom still live there. So it is not the most loyal of citizenry. Like, they don't have the ability to throw out the empire or anything, but it's not like they're going to be like, oh no.
Yeah, they'd be like, okay, they'd probably be like, oh, look, freedom again.
Yeah, someone else ruling. You know, they probably would have a more of a all the trains going to run on time type of mentality.
Yeah.
Little game of Thrones-y. Like, okay, there's the people in charge now. Someone will kill them eventually. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as the taxes don't go up any higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how many ships do you want us to try and get to go and take it, Captain?
I mean, I think infiltration from within is our best bet. And, you know, at least the innocent lives there won't have to be cannon fodder. We can just prevent, maybe secure their on-site cannons in their towers and go from there.
Well, we do have to be careful if we leave the ship too, because I'm sure if we leave the ship, other people are going to try and board it and take it from us.
I don't know about you, my man, but I trust my crew and I trust Shellmate. Like, referring to our stone column shipmate.
Okay. So are you going to make... Is the idea to make way there, then?
Yep. Make way to Kylo.
Let's do this. Anything that we need here, so...
Could we have one of us attempt to deliver the rest of us for the bounty, and that's how we infiltrate?
All I'm gonna say is I recommended doing this earlier.
But now we have an opening.
We are getting the same. I mean, it's. I don't think there's much difference of us turning ourselves in or us all turning ourselves in, saying, "Hey, we'll be pardoned on your team." You know what I mean? Like, if I think we run into the issue if we're turning ourselves, one of us are turning ourselves in to, you know, be jailed, right? It's a different mentality by them and how we move and operate compared to us saying, hey, we want to fight, you know, for you guys, take the pardons, you know, keep your ship, since we basically owned it from you, and come with that mentality. Than us all chained up, just acting like we're, you know, like I just feel like it's an easier sell than the first thing than just being like, oh, one of us all round each other up to, you know, like that just seems a lot more unlikely than, you know, the crew together deciding, oh, let's all, you know, take these pardons.
Okay.
I
don't disagree.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I would not let one of you suckers take control of all, 6 of us or 7 of us,
What were you gonna say, Alex?
I still feel like it might be worth having a small fleet that we can signal to come in here to disrupt too while we're trying to infiltrate from the inside.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that's I think we did plan to at least have one of our ships with us, and they can stay at the docks, right? And then once we give a signal or sending or whatever, then they can disrupt if need be, right? And things like that. So I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I just we'd have to plan it in a way that obviously that so we can try to be quiet as possible, right? If we do this in a way where we cannot raise alarms and take the inside, right, it would be a lot different than our takeover of Nebula Wharf, right, which was definitely all like frontal assault, so I think there's a way that we can do this where we slit throats quietly and cause less disruption to an island that we hopefully would like to use as a fort against oncoming attacks, right? So if we attack too much, and do damage, then we're just going to have to rebuild what we destroyed.
And if we the last time we had surrendered, and she does finger quotes, to the Carlyane, we lost our ship, we lost our weapons,
right?
And that just it's just a bad idea. I like to have my weapons on me.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I'd rather not go in chains, and I can fib enough and convince another that I'm willing to take a part in to fight.
I'll just stay silent. I don't think I could actually lie.
Fair enough.
Speak that lie, but I will stay silent.
Should we have a plan B or no?
Well, I think our plan B, we usually just wing it.
That beats bullshit.
Just start swinging. Just start swinging.
So I started blasting.
Yes.
Well, there's no whisper to Grim. Just run away.
Start swinging. Start blasting. Start tearing shit apart.
All right. So the idea is you're going to have at least one ship ready to attack, or
we'll have a ship like the Savant or whatever, be in the docks, ports. I mean, maybe they're acting like.
So do you want the Savant operated by Wyatt?
Yeah, that's fine if he wants to come with. Yeah, sure.
Wyatt would do what you want him to do. If you want Wyatt,
yeah,
you can use any of the other ones you have, but Wyatt definitely.
No, Wyatt's cool. He can definitely. I think that might have been the ship that he used when we were heading to the Maelstrom. So
yeah,
or was there a different one?
I think it might have been.
I want to see Wyatt in action.
But Wyatt is very much like supporting this stuff here.
Cool.
Everything you get from him is really much like helping this pirate nation happening, and then he wants to go to his daughter's wedding.
And would it be possible to use our spy friend to get a heads up on who in the fort we need to dispatch or whatever?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You can talk to Ocean. Why don't you talk to him?
Yeah.
Have a little convy.
I don't think Grim is willing to talk to him.
No,
but
yeah.
I'll
Anyone
talk
but
to
Grim
him.
talking.
Yeah, but
I'll
anybody
talk to
can
him.
talk. I'm not. Just
Yeah.
have RP
I'll
a
talk
bit.
to him.
Let's go.
His name is Oshin.
Yeah, Ocean. Yeah.
I like to say, "Oh shit," because that's
Ocean.
every time I see him.
Oshin, where are you?
Right here.
Ah, there you are.
Right. So that went pretty well. Just needed to do a little bit of murder, and we've got our alliance.
Yeah, I know you got your information. Who do we need to murder?
I like your style.
Whose head do I need to chop off?
It is currently under control of Governor Gunthorpe.
Gunthorpe.
I do not like Kylo lately. Everyone's been very tight-lipped, especially the soldiers, even when I provide all of them with pleasant company and alcohol. That is a recipe for something usually quite awful.
Well, I mean, I can understand the mentality. Loose lips sink ships.
But when you supply them with loose men and women, usually they loosen up. That they don't is, well, they'll tell you. Is the governor. She is an emergent. And an emergent lycanthrope, if you can imagine. Quite formidable.
Oh, like it. Merchant lycanthrope. Ooh, we need silver, don't we?
Or magical weapons.
Yeah.
There are also 1,250 souls
How,
on Ivo.
how many of that? Do you know how many of that is Carlyane?
Military?
Yeah,
Maybe a quarter.
a quarter.
There's mostly citizens trying to make their day, though I do know that business has been good for them under Carlyane, a few of them. So
They might be willing to pick up arms against an infiltration.
depends. I would say the ground would need to be softened if you want to do the least amount of murder as possible. And mostly that seems to be your people's style.
The more people we can get on our side, I think we all feel, gives us a better chance to win.
Just be careful. Sometimes when you try to soften ground, you unearth a rattlesnake.
Yeah. Can never tell.
But it's Fort Banter that defends it. From my understanding, there are 2 contingents and a commander.
Do you know anything about like guard changes or anything like that? Changing shifts?
Unfortunately, no.
No. Oh, wow.
Only thing I've heard is some new ritual. They just call it breakfast. Everyone who I've arranged to talk to has always said, I gotta get back for breakfast. I've been unable to understand what that means.
Do you think that's weird? Call it breakfast. Do you think maybe an enchantment or something to where people can't talk?
No. But it is strange.
What do you know about what time that happens?
In the morning,
In the morning.
they'll spend the night and get dressed, hop out of the bed with the beautiful creature I've set them up with, and have to get to breakfast.
Okay.
All of them. Rushing.
Everyone at the same time?
Mm. Indeed.
Where do they end up? Do you know kind of a
They
location?
go to the fort.
They go to the fort for this breakfast every morning. All of them. Okay. Well. Gives us some stuff to think about. Gives us a lot of information.
Right.
Thank you.
And I did pick up a drawing for you.
for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, always like to get good in with one who's good. And kind of laughs and hands you a map of Port Kylo.
Oh, this is a
It's in
beautiful,
handouts.
beautiful piece of art here that you got me.
Indeed, not as good as your French girls, but
Yeah, my French girls.
don't hang up in your
Nice.
gallery, though. You get me in trouble.
No, man, this is going in my personal. Got a perfect place for this.
Private gallery.
Yep, it's going to go into my private gallery, my private collection.
Good luck. And
Thank you.
hopefully I'll be seeing you all soon.
100%. All right. Captain! And then she has word vomit about everything she heard.
Jamba takes out her assortment of secret code thieves' can't recipes and says, I imagine this might have something to do with breakfast.
Oh.
Perhaps this is a way in. Perhaps these are identities we can assume. These are names of agents.
Yeah, the problem is we don't know what those names are. We don't know what any of this means.
The names are the ether beasts, but we don't understand the orders on the recipes.
Yeah.
Some of the names are code names, so it would be someone usually would be like, "Here's my code name."
Yeah.
Entirely, unless you knew the exact way to do so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got you. The beasts are just like icons that represent a different name.
Right. Or they might be,
I
you got that might be the code name for the person, but like you wouldn't just give your Secret Service code name, right? Like,
Yeah.
you
There would be a
like,
way
"Hi,
of
I'm
doing
Pelican."
it.
You know, there'd be a very searching way of doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Then anything else before you begin to set sail?
I don't know. I can think of. So the fort is on the left side of the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that's it, right, guys?
Yeah.
In that case, we
Yep.
will end for today and come back with setting sail towards Port Kylo.
All right.
Woo!
To watch them, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Peace and love.